The October 7th meeting of the Thousand Oaks Youth Commission is now called to order. We will now have the Pledge of Allegiance led by Commissioner Gross.
At this time, can all commissioners turn on their mics? Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance,
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
On to item number 3 on the agenda, which is roll call led by Staff Liaison Francine Spriegel.
Please say here present when I call your name. Commissioner Byrd.
Present.
Commissioner Bryman.
Present.
Commissioner Cutler-Dye.
Present.
Commissioner Emanuel.
Here.
Commissioner Gross.
Present.
Commissioner Kern.
Present.
Commissioner McGuigan.
Here.
Commissioner Nash is absent. Commissioner Schooley.
Here.
Commissioner Shao.
Here.
Commissioner Tovey. Here. Commissioner Walshaw.
Here.
Commissioner Yee.
Present.
Adult Commissioner Martinez.
Here.
And Adult Commissioner Petrus.
Here.
Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to ask Commissioner Cutler-Dye to introduce item number 4, which is public comments.
This is the time in our meeting when we invite members of the public to state their concerns about youth-related issues in our city or to present items for commission consideration. Today we have one group of guest speakers led by Supervisor Parks. Please come to the podium and state your name and the city in which you reside.
Linda Parks. I am on the Board of Supervisors for Ventura County, and I live in Thousand Oaks. Once was mayor here, too. I'm here to introduce to you a conference that is going to be going on, and I really want you to learn about it and attend if you can. We formed a commission at the county last year called the Women's Economic Roundtable to help women kind of get a hand up and help get good paying jobs, and if they're already in jobs, get better jobs, and how to help them get into jobs. And one of the things we tasked them with was to have a conference for young women. And so I'm going to introduce 2 of the Youth Advisory Council that we have for the Women's Economic Roundtable and let them tell you about the conference. And we have Katie Nolan and Belen Contreras. If you'd like to come up, and they can tell you about the conference, and I also have some flyers on it, and it is completely free. So I hope you'll attend, and when they're done, maybe I'll clean up if there's anything they left off.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Katie Nolan. I'm a recent alumni of California State University, Channel Islands. I'm a member of the Young Women's Advisory Council to the Women's Economic Roundtable, which is putting on this event, Momentum. We hope that all of you can attend. It's going to be Saturday, October 24th from 8 to 2:30. It's going to be held at Cal State Channel Islands. The event is completely free. It's going to run the gamut of speakers, and there's going to be a lot of great information for young women. Men are welcome to attend as well to learn about opportunities that you have being a woman and being able to learn from a lot of CEOs and VPs, and Belen can speak a little bit to who's going to be there.
Okay, so our main speaker is going to be Elena Morello, who is the head of the Multicultural Department of Google Inc. She's going to be our keynote for the day, but we also have other speakers such as Ashley Pope, which is the owner of Spicetopia, and all of our speakers are local entrepreneurs and also PhD, doctorates, speech coaches, for example, and then you will, as an attendee, be able to talk to them and have them as a mentor. So then you will be able to have a follow-up with them, and they can have you get a bit of one-on-one time with them, get some tips from them. And things that we're going to be talking about are going to be like roads to empowerment, and roads to equity. So, for example, for roads of empowerment, there's going to be things like building your own personal brand, or for roads of equity, we're going to have civic engagement and networking. And let's see. So we would really, really love to have young women go, and as well as guys. It's really helpful for everyone because it's going to be a bunch of locals and have a great result. Okay, thank you.
They did a great job. The panel discussions, Roads to Empowerment, will talk about self-esteem, confidence, and acceptance. They'll also have social media opportunities and pitfalls, building personal brands, educational pathways. And then on the panel discussion on Roads to Equity, choosing your road to success, job hunt, civic engagement, women who lead. And it really is a great opportunity to meet mentors. And I think that's the whole point of this. Young women will be able to see positions that they may not even know exist and think that might be for me. So here's a great opportunity. Hope you'll take it, and we'll leave these flyers for you so you can share the information, and then obviously do that through social media too. Thank you very much.
Now, excuse me, do you have time to answer? We have a commissioner question real quick. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Commissioner Shao. I just have one quick question. This sounds like an amazing event. Could you guys, do you guys have like a website you would want to plug right now so people could visit for more information?
I am so happy you mentioned that. Actually, yeah, we have a Eventbrite. So if you search up momentum.eventbrite.com, you can register today, and that way we know how many people are going to come and sort things like that out.
Thank you so much. Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Item number 5 on our agenda is commissioner introductions. So we're going to start on the right, and we're going to go through, and commissioners, please state your name, your school, your grade, and then a hobby or a sport that you partake in.
Hello, my name is Tian Yi. I am in 11th grade at Westlake High School, and I swim competitively.
Hi, my name is Douglas Shao. I am an 11th grader at Westlake High School, and I love musical theater.
Hi, my name is Peyton Toby. I go to Sycamore Canyon Middle School, and I'm in 8th grade, and I love to dance.
Hi, my name is Hannah Cutler-Dye, and I'm a junior at Westlake High School, and I'm a competitive gymnast.
Hi, my name is George McGuigan. I'm a senior at Thousand Oaks High School, and I play men's field hockey.
Hi, I'm Abby Bryman. I'm a senior at Westlake High School, and a passion of mine is philanthropic work.
Hi, I'm Julianne Emanuel. I'm a junior at Lorena High School, and I swim.
Hello, I am Jordan Schooley. I am currently a senior at Thousand Oaks High School, and something that I'm interested in is music.
Hi, my name is Melissa Kern, and I am a 10th grader at Westlake High School, and I am on cheer.
I'm Max Walshaw. I'm a 10th grader at Westlake High School, and I play field hockey and water polo.
I'm Hannah Gross. I'm a 9th grader at Newbury Park High School, and I enjoy writing and reading.
Hi, I'm Kira Byrd. I am a 11th grader at Oaks Christian High School, and I'm on the cheer team there.
I'm Leanne Petrus, and I'm the director for Conejo Youth Employment Services, and much of my time is spent hiking with dogs and training the dogs that I have for therapy work.
Hi, I am Pete Martinez. I'm a youth outreach worker for the Conejo Recreation Park District. I also work at the for the Conejo Valley Unified School District as well, for the middle schools and high schools.
Thank you very much, commissioners. Now moving on to item number 6, which is our guest speaker portion of the meeting. Now I'd like to turn the meeting over to Commissioner Tovey to introduce this portion of our meeting.
Hello. Tonight we are very thankful to welcome Nicole Vito. I know Miss Vito personally through school, and she and I have spent countless hours together. Miss Vito was born and raised in Ventura County and received her passion for education from the local school she attended. She received her associate's degree from Pierce College, her bachelor's in psychology from Cal State Northridge, her master's in school counseling from Phillips Graduate Institute, and went on to finish class in school psychology from Azusa Pacific. She began working for Conejo Valley Unified School District 17 years ago as an elementary counselor. In 12 states, having an elementary counselor is mandatory. California is not one of them. Conejo Valley Unified led the charge 17 years ago to bring elementary counseling to support its schools. Miss Vito worked on that capacity for 15 years at 13 different sites where she received and visited multiple sites within the week. She is now in her 3rd year at Sycamore Canyon, which is a K-8 school. She loved the school so much that she brought her sons over to the school with her. Please welcome Nicole Vito.
Thank you, Peyton, for inviting me here, and thank you for the Youth Commission of Thousand Oaks for allowing me to come and speak tonight. I get to do one of my favorite things is speak to youth, and a lot of that passion comes from my own upbringing. Sometimes people wonder what brings a person to be a school counselor. Well, when I was your age, my youth was not that easy, to be honest with you. From the outside, it looked like every other home, but on the inside, it was a lot more difficult in my own family. I had a father who had traumatic brain injury, and as you could imagine, with a parent with those kinds of disabilities, it was a struggle on our family. And I had some amazing people who embraced me during this time period of my life, and one of them was Terry Bradshaw. She was a teacher of mine when I was in middle school. She went on to become a school counselor, and I got a chance to intern with her when I was a graduate in my graduate program, and that's what just led me down the path. And I've always had the thought of why is it that some youth make it in life and they can go through difficult circumstances in their life and they turn out to be amazing adults? And how is it that some students who go through similar circumstances then turn to drugs or alcohol or self-destructive behaviors? And I've always questioned that. And in my search for figuring out that answer, one of the biggest things came to me, and the research led me to something called protective factors in a student's life. And what protective factors are those people who surround themselves with somebody going through something tough in their lives. I had amazing protective factors in my life, from teachers to friends, parents, to my church at that time. There were a lot of people who really put their protective factors around me. And you folks in here, I guarantee, have those protective factors, or you wouldn't be involved in this commission. And so as I'm speaking tonight and I kind of step through what my job is and the different kinds of pieces to my job, I just hope that I encourage you to be protective factors in your friends' lives and the people that you don't know, that you would take something away from this. So I just kind of want to talk a little bit about individual counseling that I provide at Sycamore Canyon and what I've done in the elementary schools. I've been at about 13 different elementary schools in the district. Individual counseling, I kind of sum it up into 2 different areas. There are things that students can control in their lives, and then there are circumstances that they have no control over. The things that they have control over, like some anxiousness, maybe some social skills, maybe a little bit of anger or frustration, those are things that are pretty easy actually to work on in individual counseling. Where it becomes a lot more tough is those circumstances that are outside our control, whether that it might be parents going through a difficult divorce, it might be a parent who is ill with cancer, it might be a death in the family. So those are circumstances that students can't control in their lives. And that's where those protective factors really come into place, because I don't have a magic wand for how other people are handling their lives. But what we do have control over, and what I try and teach students, is that we have control over how we respond in those difficult circumstances. So we can respond out of anger and frustration, or we can respond out of love and compassion and setting boundaries, and that's what I try and teach students how to do. A lot of times I will say, if you can picture a knight in shining armor, what do they wear? They wear armor. And when I see an angry student, that's what I'm seeing, is somebody who's trying to protect themselves. So underneath that coat of armor, underneath that anger, is always feelings that we don't want to feel, like fear, or a feeling of rejection or embarrassment. Abandonment is another one of those. So those are more difficult feelings to help a student through. But when we reach them at that level, that's where change really occurs. Some of the other different kinds of counseling that I provide is academic help. I mean, I'm known for pulling students in at lunchtime after building a relationship with them and saying, you got to get this work done, and it's only because I care. So it's building that relationship first and then having them follow up with those academic accountabilities. A lot of times I mediate with teachers. Sometimes it's a difficult fit between students and teachers, and I'm the one that they turn to in some circumstances to figure out where we can find some common ground so everyone's happy. My office is always known to be a safe place. It's a place where anybody can come in and share whatever is on their hearts. There is no silly question, and I'm always open for that. Going back to individual counseling too, a lot of what I see at the schools are anxiety. You know, you guys put a lot of pressure on yourselves to succeed. Sometimes us as parents also put some of that pressure on you to succeed, and then you guys have your own sense of wanting that for yourselves. So I do see a lot of anxiety in the schools. You guys are also at a stage where you're starting to just see that the world isn't perfect, and I haven't met a perfect family yet, and so you guys are starting to see all of those changes that are starting to happen in the world, and you're starting to question maybe some of the ways that adults do things or your friends do things. So I see some of that. Sometimes some identity questions are starting to come into place at this time too. So my room's always a safe place to explore all of those things, family changes included. Just like teenagers struggle, so do your parents. Parents struggle with some of the same things you guys are. They deal with anxiety. They deal with depression. Sometimes mental illness in a family. Sometimes illness in a family. So a lot of times I'll have parents come to me. I'm really known for having a lot of resources in the community. So I would suggest to all the youth that are listening right now, if you have a friend come to you and you don't know what to do, send them to your school counselor, because we have lots of resources in the community. From everything under the sun you can think of, I have a place for you to go, or at least a place for you to start to explore how to get help. Same with your parents. I know a lot of parenting programs and all kinds of good stuff, so I'm a great place, and so are many of the other school counselors to go to for some of that. District trainings. I provide trainings like I am here talking. I do a lot of that for our child care, our campus supervisors, just how to, number one, reach you guys, build relationships with you guys, because unless you build a relationship with a student, you're never going to get them to move into an area you want. For example, when I'm dealing with an angry student or an angry person, until I build a relationship with them, I can't reach what's underneath that anger. So I do a lot of training on positive support in the classroom, building those relationships so the students can trust us. Stand Proud is one of our 5th grade programs, and with our Coyote Peer programs, students, which we're going to talk about in just a moment, they help with this 5th grade program. It's new to our district. We've been doing it for the last 3 or so years with the help of the All It Takes organization and with the Sheriff's Department here and Conejo Valley Unified School District. We've really partnered to bring this program to our 5th graders. It's all about team leadership and pulling together in the team building process so that students are able to work more effectively in a group, and so that they can help support one another so kids aren't feeling left out when they're pairing up in groups. They're learning to not just get frustrated with one another, but figure out the solutions to a problem. So I'll show you a little bit of a video about the Stand Proud program, and then I'll talk about another one of my favorites, which is the Coyote Peer program.
We wanted to affirm the acceptance part of connection and relationships within kids.
We've done games that help us with our teamwork and our trust in others, like the rock climbing, which we had to be able to trust our team, that they wouldn't drop us.
What I love about the teamwork is that the activities are built in a way where you really have to rely on the other person out of necessity.
I've never seen smiles like I've seen this weekend. I've never seen happiness. I've never seen them laugh so much.
Woohoo! It was great. It was so fun.
Having multiple schools here helps kids understand that their world is just their little world, and it's a pinpoint in the big scheme of things.
My favorite activity was probably the ropes course.
I saw two girls that they didn't want to do it. They were crying, they were giggly, they were shaking. They really bonded.
As you're on the way, you're like, oh, I'm not gonna make this, I'm not gonna make this. And you're like, yes, I did it, I finally did it.
Everybody else is having fun on them, so I miss out on an experience just because I'm scared.
Knowing that people were there with me and behind me, in front of me, I felt less scared.
I can't believe it, I did it.
I wish I could have done it again.
I think they're all walking away with a newfound sense of respect and belief in themselves.
It made me feel special, like I belong here.
When I go back to school, I will definitely be a lot more respectful to people, and I'll make sure that I think about what I say before I say it. I definitely became a better leader than I was before.
I've seen people from 5 different schools take on a task together. It's just been a really amazing experience.
You know, it's hard work, but it's rewarding in the end. It's good. Well, I think I'll bring back to my school being loyal and trustworthy, and just telling kids it's not cool to tease or bully or any of that stuff.
These things are, to me, are almost more important, because if you have this, then you can translate this into the classroom. I wish people would understand that.
I hope they take back with them their greatness.
We need to let every single person know the real us. You don't have to be friends with everyone, but it is nice when you can be kind to everyone, and when you can live from a place of compassion, when you can live from a place of love, then there's no room for negativity. You guys are awesome, and I admire the courage and the bravery of every single one of you here.
So what a lot of that video was showing was our day where we take students down to the Malibu camp and we do the ropes course and team building down there. But the program is bigger than that. What Stand Proud stands for is support, trust, acceptance, nurturing, dependability, perseverance, respect, opportunity, understanding, and determination. And so what the school counselors do is we go in and meet with our 5th graders on a monthly basis, and we do crazy team building activities at the school site. We have our Coyote Peer Program students who are learning these skills at the end of the year, or after January. They start to actually lead these kinds of games at the school site. And it's just an amazing opportunity for the folks. And Fulcrum also comes down to the school sites and does an on-site day with our students. So it's an amazing experience. Now, my other favorite program is the Coyote Peer Program. Peyton Tovey is a part of that. And what this program is, it's a group of students who have to apply to the program, and they're my leaders at school. They're my go-to people. What we do is we take them also down to camp where they're learning conflict resolution skills. They're learning peer mediation. So I've got 6th, 7th, and 8th graders helping with our K through 5 students who are struggling with friendship issues. We'll actually have our Coyote Peer Program students actually peer mediate conflicts at school, so they're learning how to have those counseling skills and those leadership skills here at school. Here's a couple other things that we're doing. The All It Takes Camp, again, run by Lori Woodley, who is a former school counselor over at Sycamore Canyon and a good friend of mine. Her nonprofit organization, All It Takes, helps fund me taking about 30 students down a year to an overnight camp for 3 nights in Malibu, which is an incredible experience for the students. They become also, this isn't just a group of students who are my top tier students at school. I think this is really important. We take students from different kinds of directions, different kinds of pockets at school. Those people who are their leaders for this group and that group and this group over here, both boys and girls. And we pull from those different students because what our hope is when we give them these skills, we give them this leadership, they're actually going to take this back into their own pockets. And in middle school, you guys talk to one another way more than you do your school counselor or your teachers. You guys are the ones that your friends are going to go to when there's a difficult situation. So we're teaching them how to be those leaders. The two new things that we're doing this year that I'm both so excited about and so terrified about because I am not the social media person. However, I'm learning to be. Our Coyote Peer Program students are doing an Instagram account where it's going to be a compliment page. And so we have this booth designed at school where the students get to come in and fill out what their compliments would be. My Coyote Peer Program students, they're going to go through those, make sure they're all appropriate, and then we're going to post them on Instagram and just spread that kindness and love. And then we're also doing a Twitter account as well, just kind of documenting what we're doing. That's going to be up and running, I'm hoping, very soon on both of those. So our first Instagram day is this Friday, which I'm excited about. So I just want to, again, thank you guys for allowing me to come and share a little bit of my world and some of the things that I see youth struggling with, but also the amazing network of support that students are receiving at some of your school sites. And I would just encourage you that if you have a friend who's struggling and you don't know what to do, be that positive person in their life. Be that person who might help get them through that difficult stage in life. But also reach out to your school counselors. Reach out to the teacher that you trust at school, an adult that you trust. Just as you guys go through tough things, we've also been through tough things and might have some good advice for you guys. So I thank you again for allowing me to come. Take care.
Thank you once again, Mrs. Vito, for your fascinating talk about counseling strategies and the programs that you talked about. Item number 7 is our school and liaison reports, so I'm going to turn the meeting over to Commissioner Schooley to introduce this part of the meeting.
Thank you, Commissioner Chair McGuigan. So item number 7 is, again, school and liaison reports. So in addition to being an advisory body to the City Council, the Youth Commission also appoints commissioners to act as liaisons to various youth organizations. So I would like to ask Commissioner Emanuel to present item 7A, which is the Teen Center Advisory Council report.
Thank you, Commissioner Schooley. So, as usual, there are a lot of different things going on at the Teen Center. Some of the upcoming events include over 50 classes, workshops, and programs in areas such as sports, computer science, music, dance, and many others. Some popular classes include fencing, 3D printing, and bubble soccer. We also have free math tutoring offered every Monday and Thursday from 4 to 5:30 p.m. Pool tournaments at the Teen Center happen every Friday evening starting at 7 p.m. Ladin Hyundai Subaru has sponsored the tournaments, and now the season winners receive awesome prizes such as $100 Visa gift cards. Reign of Terror Haunted House at the Jan's Marketplace started this past Saturday and will run every weekend through October 31st. Reign of Terror was recently voted the best walk-through haunted house attraction in Southern California. There are over 80 bone-chilling rooms that you would not want to miss. Proceeds benefit the Teen Center and the Young Artists Ensemble. Our middle school soccer tournament, where all 5 middle schools compete against each other, is going on. Playoffs start in 2 weeks, and the competition is fierce. We also have recently started our middle school girls volleyball and boys basketball leagues. Our Halloween black light dance for 7th and 8th graders will be on Saturday, October 24th. Monday nights from 7 to 9 p.m. is free drop-in indoor soccer. This is for high school students only and is very competitive. Lastly, the Mud Crazy Mud Run is happening on Saturday, November 7th at Dos Vientos Park. Local teams get a special registration rate, so call the Teen Center for more info. The Mud Run will feature a newly designed course with over 25 obstacles and mud pits. Proceeds for the Mud Run benefit the Teen Center. We have a bunch of other awesome stuff coming up as well, so for more information, please visit our website at www.thousandoaksteencenter.com or find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Emanuel. Up next, we have Commissioner Petrus for the Caneo Youth Employment Services.
I wasn't quite ready. Hi, I'm Leanne Petrus. I'm the Director for Caneo Youth Employment Services. Caneo Youth Employment Services was established in 1968. We're located at 80 East Hillcrest in the Under One Roof building in Suite 207. And our phone number is 805-496-6868. We're serving youth from ages 14 to 22, and our hours are Monday through Wednesday, and we are there 1 to 4, and we do Thursdays by appointment. Everything in our Caneo Youth Employment Services is free. So the free services we provide are help in finding employment, and we also assist with resume preparation and intensive interviewing skills preparation. And we do that mostly on an individual basis for each youth that arrives in our facility. We do goal setting. We have a goal setting program and helping you develop a map to get to those goals. And new for us, we have some career assessment testing going on and then guidance on the basis of those tests. The other thing we do is have a program called Stay in School and Prepare for a Job. Youth need to stay in school, so we have free academic tutoring in reading and math, and this is provided by volunteer teachers from the community. We also have a computer lab with internet access, and you need to make an appointment to use the computers, and you can complete homework assignments there as well, and you can print for free. And the last thing is that we have a website up now, and it is caneoyes.com. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Petrus. I would now like to add an item on the agenda, and that will be a report from the Thousand Oaks Library Teen Advisory League. So we have Rama, who is going to come talk about that.
Good evening. My name is Rama Subramanian, and I'm here tonight on behalf of Total, the Thousand Oaks Teen Advisory League. We have some great events coming up at the library. The book Unknown Americans is the 2015 Thousand Oaks Library Reads, One City, One Book selection. There are a variety of programs throughout October and November reflecting the themes of the novel. The events include the Dia de los Muertos program this weekend at the Newbury Park Library on Saturday and at the Grant R. Brimhall Library on Sunday from 2 to 4 p.m. On Thursday, October 15th, we have a presentation called Why Are They So Mean? There, professionals from Cal Lutheran University Community Counseling Services will discuss about bullying, how to identify, and how to prevent it. You can go to the library website to pick up a program guide or flyers for a complete listing of programs for more info about One City, One Book events. Another fun event that is coming up is the Brushbot Workshop as a part of the special Teen Read Week program. Come by the Grant R. Brimhall Library on Saturday, October 24th from 2 to 3 p.m. to construct a brushbot made from the head of a toothbrush and wire its battery to make it race. You can design your brushbot any way you like, so join us and build your own mini brushbot. Also check out the library website for homework help and many other great resources for teens.
Okay, thank you for that update. Now I'm going to introduce item 7C, which is Associated Student Government, or like ASG, ASB reports. The Youth Commission invites representatives from local high schools and middle schools to come give a report on the events and activities that are going on at their school to generate a sense of community spirit. So up first, we have Eddie from Kalina Middle School.
Hello, my name is Eddie Nash, and I am the editor of the yearbook and treasurer at Kalina Middle School, home of the Cougars. We are off to another fantastic school year. We had a welcome back social with Jumpies and Shave It. We had an inspirational speaker named Houston Kraft. He talked about making positive choices. Back to school night was September 17th. We had an enormous turnout. Thanks parents for coming to show your support. Coming up in October, we will have our famous Halloween Carnival. Tomorrow, all the ASB kids and the web leaders in the district are looking forward to a field trip to the Teen Center. It will be a conference about leadership. So thanks for listening to me, Eddie Nash from Kalina Middle School.
Up next, we have Dominic from Oaks Christian Middle School.
Hi, my name is Dominic Guerrero, and I'm an 8th grader at Oaks Christian Middle School. Our tackle football team, they are 3-1, and they are doing very well. Our flag football team is starting up, and we wish them luck. Last week, our 7th and 8th graders spent the week at camp in Lost Canyon, Arizona for a spiritual retreat, and our 6th graders spent the week at Catalina Island for their retreat. We just elected our class representatives for our school year, and last week we had a spirit kickoff for everyone to know what we will be covering over the school year spiritually. Thank you.
Next, we have Jalen and Kaylee from Redwood Middle School.
Hi, I'm Jalen Moreno.
Hi, I'm Kaylee Davies, and we are from Redwood Middle School. So we started off with biking camp a few weeks before school, where we welcome in 6th graders, and we try to make them feel welcomed. And then after that, we had an ice cream social for all of our grades, 6th, 7th, and 8th, and that worked out really well.
Upcoming, we have a Cody Jersey Day, and of course our Halloween Carnival is coming up too, which we've started preparing for and planning and such. Other things are happening. Oh yeah, we have a pumpkin LTA. We're trying to figure what we're going to do with the pumpkins, but that's happening.
And also tomorrow we are also going to Spirit Day, and they made it a field trip this year, so that's going to be fun. And Keith Hawkins is speaking. And that's all. Thank you.
Next up, we have Jillian from Sycamore Canyon.
Hi, my name is Jillian Henkel, and I'm a representative from Sycamore Canyon School. At Sycamore, we are having a fundraising week where we donate half the money we raise to breast cancer awareness. We are also planning our school dance and school rally. On October 22nd, we are having a Jamba Juice come to our school to help raise money for our ASB class. Sycamore is off to a great start this year. Thank you.
Next is Liam from Ascension Lutheran.
Hi, my name is Liam Byrd, and I'm a 7th grader at Ascension Lutheran School. We were welcomed back to school from summer break with our lockers painted to resemble books on a bookshelf, with the classic books such as A Wrinkle in Time to newer books such as Harry Potter. We're starting off this year great by having our varsity girls 7th and 8th grade volleyball team undefeated after 4 games and are off to compete in the Tri-Valley Christian Athletic League. Good luck, girls. We have a new elective program for our middle school with some great options such as guitar, strings, the science behind food, performing arts, and these are just a few of all the fantastic new classes that Ascension middle schoolers have the option to take. Elections were held recently, and we had many enthusiastic students participate with posters and speeches. They have already proved their leadership abilities by organizing a school-wide Bible verse scavenger hunt which the whole school was involved in. Everyone had a lot of fun. Thank you.
Up next, Up next is Marie from St. Paschal Baylon School.
Hi, my name is Marie Artie, and I'm a representative from St. Pascal Baylon School. Our school has started off this year wonderfully. Last year, we were giving a full 6-year accreditation by the WASC and WCA team, and we recently completed building our 8th freshwater well in Africa by collecting recycling. One of our other fundraisers recently was that we collected food for the St. Vincent de Paul food drive, and we collected 1,354 items for the needy in the area. Some of our events are that we had a back to school night for all parents on September 17th, and soon we're sponsoring a Catholic high school night information night on October 8th at 7 p.m. and all 7th and 8th graders are invited. We are also soon raising money for the Missionary Child Association, and we're celebrating Red Ribbon Week from October 22nd to 30th. And those are all of our main events for this year, so thank you very much.
Up next, we have Grace from Westlake High School.
Hello, I'm Grace Ratel Hakam, and I'm the representative for Westlake High School. We have many upcoming events this month, starting with on the 11th of October, we have the Food Truck Festival, which is a fundraiser for band, and that is going to be at Caneo Creek Park this weekend. On the 13th, we have a band concert. On the 15th, we have a choir concert, and robotics is competing in a competition on the 17th. And then there's a mock trial tournament at UC Irvine from the 31st to the 1st of November. And then not next week, but the following week is a very big week for us because it's our homecoming week. On Monday the 19th, we're having our rally, which is circus-themed as well as the dance. And then on Tuesday, we have our red and white dress-up, which correlates with the circus theme. On Wednesday, we have a food carnival at lunch, which is a fundraiser for clubs where they can sell food at lunch. And then we have a dunk tank, which some teachers and faculty have agreed to participate in. And we have a bunch of games set up. Thursday will be our circus act dress up, and then Friday we have our lunch rally and homecoming football game, and then Saturday is our homecoming dance. Thank you.
Up next is Claire from Lorena High School.
Hello, my name is Claire Scheller, and I'm the junior class vice president at Lorena High School. It has been a very busy yet exciting time, as our school has just finished the week that all of our students look forward to, Friendship Week. During this time, our student body has the opportunity to bond through a variety of activities, many of which involve friendly competition. It was amazing to see all 7 of the different grades unite as we sang class songs and cheers, as well as participated in Lorena High Day, where each grade built a land representing different movies, groups, cuisine, movements, and much more of the different biomes. In addition, our school recently had a food drive, which was a rewarding and humbling experience for many students. Along with donating canned goods, the junior class participated in a hunger banquet. We were given stories of individuals in Ventura County that represented different socioeconomic classes and were provided lunch based on what these individuals could afford. This was an eye-opening experience, as many students now have a greater perspective of what life outside of our community and within our community is like. We were inspired in realizing that food security is crucial to the mental and physical health of members within our community. Together, we are looking towards solutions that will help both our community within and without Thousand Oaks. Thank you.
And last but not least, we have Diego from Oaks Christian High School.
Hello, I'm the representative from Oaks Christian High School. I'm in 9th grade. During the month of September, our football field was dedicated to Coach Bill Riddell. Our football team has been undefeated, and this week is our homecoming week with a different theme every day and our homecoming game on Friday. During this next month, the freshman class will be going on a river trip the week of the 23rd, and we look forward to another exciting month. Thank you.
So I want to say thank you to all the representatives who came out to speak today. It's awesome having this many people. And I encourage you to come back again next month and give another report on your school. At this time, I would like to turn the meeting back over to Chair McGuigan.
Thank you, Commissioner Schooley. Now on to item number 8 on our agenda, which is Commissioner Reports. Now, could Vice Chair Bryman please lead us in this portion of the meeting?
Thank you, Chair McGuigan. Item number 8 on the agenda is project reports. The Youth Commission undertakes a number of projects during the year. I will introduce the following commissioners who have chaired the coordination of these projects and ask them to present overviews and updates. Item 8A is Teen Chat Night and Reality Party, which I will talk about. So, the Teen Chat Night and Reality Party is happening on November 13th, and it's going to be very fun, very interactive. There's breakout sessions, which will include loss of a loved one, alcohol and other drug trends, social change workshop, and straight talk from those in recovery. There will be pizza, swag bags, and you will receive a certificate of completion. This program is limited to the first 60 people who register, so you can register online by November 10th at www.toaks.org/youth. Also, the reality party that we will be hosting is on December 13th, and this is a really cool event for parents to experience the harms of house parties and be more aware of how to keep their children safe. The next item on our agenda is item 7B, the Youth Leadership Summit, which I will turn over to Commissioner Walshaw.
The biennial Youth Leadership Summit is on February 20th, 2016 from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. It provides a unique opportunity for community youth to share ideas and concerns with community leaders. It will include a keynote speaker, leader roundtable discussions, and lunch. Students in grades 7th to 12th are encouraged to apply, and applications will be available from November 1st until January 15th.
Thank you, Commissioner Walshaw. Item 7C on the agenda is public information, which will be talked about by Commissioner Shao.
Thank you, Commissioner Bryman. So this year I have the pleasure of co-chairing this position with the lovely Commissioner Hannah Gross. Together we will be working on public information, which is essentially just our publicity for the entire commission. So everything you've heard about so far, which is the Teen Drug Chat Night, the Reality Party, and even the Youth Leadership Summit, you can find more about it by following us on Instagram, which is at Thousand Oaks YC, following us on Twitter, which is at TO Youth, or you can find us on Facebook. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Commissioner Shao. Item 8D on the agenda is the Youth Recognition Award Ceremony. Commissioner Byrd, will you please tell us about this event?
Hi, the Youth Recognition Awards is an award ceremony that the Youth Commission hosts every spring to recognize youth in the area who are outstanding in the field of volunteerism. Nominations will be out later this year, so be sure to stay posted on when the nominations are released. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Byrd. Item 8E on the agenda is the City Internship Program, which will be talked about by Commissioner Shao.
Thank you. Hello again. So, for those of you who do not know, the CITY program is also known as the Community Internships Training Youth Program, and it's essentially a program that we dedicate towards 11th graders to take a 6-week internship with a local business or nonprofit over the summer. And it's a really unique program. This past year was super successful. In fact, on September 21st, we just had our graduation ceremony. We were very lucky to have Assemblywoman Jackie Irwin with us, who helped present certificates, as well as Mayor Al Adam. Special thanks to them for presenting. Also, special thanks to CLU for hosting us and their lovely event center. Also, again, special thanks to our sponsors, including CVUSD, the City of Thousand Oaks, CLU, and the Greater the Chamber of Commerce, or the Greater Conejo Valley Chamber of Commerce. Also, we can't thank anyone enough for actually being a part of this program, so thank you again to the participants and the businesses. We encourage you to keep your eyes peeled for another program this year. Sometime around January, around that time, we'll have some more information. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Commissioners. I would now like to turn the meeting back over to Chair McWegan.
Thank you. Item number 9 is the 2015-2016 meeting and event calendar. And basically, we just want to let you know that our event calendar was approved last meeting, and it is available online at toaks.org/youth. So you can check it out there. It has all of our events, our dates, the times. So it's really, really helpful. So check that out. Item number 10 is the last portion of our meeting. It's Commissioner comments. Now, I'd like to pass the meeting over to Commissioner Yee to talk about this portion of the meeting.
Thank you, Chair McWegan. This is the last part of our meeting where commissioners can provide information, announcements, and comments where no action by the commission will be taken. At this time, are there any commissioner comments? Commissioner Shao?
For all seniors who are beginning their college applications, good luck. For everyone getting back SAT scores and ACT scores soon, good luck. And to everyone, hope you have a great year starting off.
Thank you, Commissioner Shao. Chair McGuigan?
I'd just like to say congratulations to the new commissioners for their first televised meeting. I thought you guys did an awesome job. And yeah, just keep it good. Thank you.
I'd like to put in one last thing. I'd like to thank all of the school liaisons who came here tonight to present, because I was once the school liaison. I know the first couple of times they can be rather tough and a bit frightening at first, but keep it together, and then eventually it'll get second nature. So thank you for coming. At this time, seeing as there are no more commissioner comments, I'll pass the back to Chair McGuigan.
Thank you, Commissioner Yee. Now, before I adjourn the meeting, I have a quick reminder. Since this is a Youth Summit year, we will not be having youth implementation meetings this year. We have been getting some emails coming in inquiring about those. But however, we are still continuing to support and continue the programs and events that we helped start using the implementation groups, such as the Teen Chat Night Live, the reality parties, the CLU Youth Implementation Day, and the infamous dodgeball tournament at the end of the year. So we are continuing all of those events. If you'd like any more information about the Youth Commission or have any questions about the agenda items discussed, please call 805-381-7362 or email youthcommission@toaks.org, or like Thousand Oaks Youth Commission on Facebook. That's a given. There being no further business to come for the Commission, the Youth Commission meeting is adjourned to our next regular meeting. Thank you.